Hi guys. So that's a new intro. I just felt it needed because of my shirt and this story time. So before we get into the story time, I just want to say I am working on my intro. I'm getting there. I'm still trying to perfect it and then start editing. It's coming though, I promise. Alright, so y'all wanted to see going to a concert with a stranger. This is probably going to be very anticlimactic for y'all because it's not as bad as it sounds, because she may have been a stranger to me, but she wasn't a stranger to the people I went with. So, for the sake of this going on the internet, I've changed everybody's names. So, haha, joke's on you. Anyways, my niece's mom, Elizabeth, came and got me from my house around noon. And I have notes this time so I don't get sidetracked. She came to get me around noon, and we went to her house to trade cars with her boyfriend, Darren. And so we trade cars with Darren, and we go and get my dress. Now, keep in mind what I have on, all right? Because this is going to be very important later on in the story. See this? This is a sweater dress. It's inside out. It's a sweater dress, but it's a long sleeve, like mid-calf length sweater dress with this flannel tied around my waist and brown leggings and cowboy boots. Bad idea. We got my sweater dress, we got Darren's boots, we got lunch, and then we went and ran some errands and took my niece to her mama. So we sit at her mama was at her mom's. So we sat over there for a little bit. I straightened my hair there. My hair's down. Another little factor. Like, whatever. Well, earlier, when we were on the way to her house to switch cars, she told me that Kayla would be going, like we had to go get Kayla. Well, we changed plans, and that's what Darren has gone to do. He went to get Kayla. Oh, Lord. I'm just telling y'all, before the concert, it was a mess. So, we get back to their house, to Darren and Elizabeth's, and Darren and Kayla, run out of the house. Well, Darren walks out. Kayla, runs, jumps off the porch, opens Elizabeth's door. It's, ready to go. I'm like, oh, okay. I'd never met this girl a day in my life, and ta-da, what? I was very, very confused. So, with me being super confused, I was like, I guess that's Kayla? Because I'd never met her a day in my life. They decide, oh, she's going to go with us, and they didn't tell me. I didn't know that there was a fourth person going. So I was totally shocked that morning. When they're like, oh, yeah, we got to go with Kayla. I was like, why? Because she's going with us. I was like, what? So we all pile up into the car. Me and Kayla are in the back. Me and this stranger are in the back together, okay? Poor thing, bless her heart, she had to be my brain cells the entire ride up there. It was 2 hours and 45 minutes. So thanks, Kayla, for being my brain cells. Because apparently I left mine here. I just don't understand. So pretty much what happened is I had to do my makeup in the back seat of this car. Full face, color correcting, conceal, foundation, contour, bronzer, eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, lipstick, eyebrows, whole 9 yards in the back seat. My makeup caddy, it's about this big, and it's red, and the lid opens, and the entire inside is full of makeup. And so I'm having to balance that. I've got my lunch and my dinner sitting on the console the drink holder next to me. I've got my stuff spread all amongst the floorboard. I had a straightener in my purse, and my Walmart bag, and my Wendy's bag, because I had lunch at Wendy's, and all this stuff spread across the floor. And poor Kayla back here. It's just her. We stopped to get gas, and Kayla and Darren go in. Me and Elizabeth are still doing makeup. I throw my foundation on real fast. I run in and get 2 sweet teas and a Monster. This is very important for later on in the story. I get back in the car, and, he finishes filling the gas tank up. We leave. On the road, I'm doing my makeup. I'm doing everything, finally get my makeup done, only to get so angry that I, cried, had to redo my eyeliner. I still have an earache from that concert. My ear is killing me. Because of traffic, and for some reason, we didn't plan for traffic to be as bad. We were 16 minutes late getting to the venue. And then Darren, right before he went through security, realized he had a knife in his pocket. And Kayla had to go to the bathroom, so they run back towards the car because there were bathrooms back there. So they leave, me and Elizabeth standing there. And if you know me, I'm an anxious little mess. I hate being late to things, which is really odd because people say Sagittarius, people are late to things. No, not this one. I have to be early. I'm always early for everything. I'm early to work. I'm early to church. I'm early to any family event. I'm early to all of my niece's birthday parties, mainly because I help put them together. But I'm early for everything, everything. So I was late, and I was freaking out. And then we get through security. Elizabeth has to go to the bathroom. Elizabeth goes, I hadn't gone to the bathroom since 9 a.m. At this point, it is 7:20 at night. I didn't realize it had been that long since I've gone to the bathroom because I'm an idiot. So we're waiting on her. She comes out. We go and get all of our merch. The back of my shirt says Stone Cold Country by the Grace of God. I love my shirt. This is not the actual shirt. I wanted this shirt, but I was like, I'm not going to get it because the back does say Stone Cold Country by the Grace of God. And, I just don't want to deal with the people. So I wasn't going to do it. And then I got up there, and the shirt that I was going to get that said, Brantley Gilbert, The Devil Don't Sleep Tour, had the stuff on the back. They didn't have it up there in the size I needed. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I'll just get the one that says Stone Cold Country by the Grace of God. I don't care. Apparently, we all ended up with the shirt, except for Kayla. She got a Tyler Farr hat. I still don't understand it. But, it's whatever. It's cool. It's a great hat. I probably should have got me a hat while we were there. It would have helped me a lot later on in the night. So, on this process of getting in and getting everything together, we're walking in a line of 4. It's Darren, Elizabeth, Kayla, and me. Well, my arms swing. I still walk as if I'm marching because I was in ROTC. So I still swing 9 and 6 when I swing my arms. And so my arm swung past Kayla's, our hands did like this. And she, pulled her arms up like this while we were walking. So keep this in mind that, when we first got there, she was, she did not want to touch me. Remember this. So by the time we get to our seats, we're 53 minutes late. We were almost an hour late getting to our seats. Why? We missed all of Luke Combs. We heard him, but we didn't get to see him. We came in 2 songs into Tyler Farr. So I'm really glad that we got to hear and be there for all of Tyler Farr. It was so good. So we're sitting there. Well, standing there, because I don't sit during concerts ever. Ever, 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 ever. And Kayla's sat next to me, so it goes Darren, Elizabeth, Kayla, me. Strangers. I don't know who said that was okay. I did not. I don't Strangers? No. No, no. No, 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 no. 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 And towards the end of Tyler Farr, Kayla and Elizabeth left. What we didn't know is they were leaving to get food and something to drink. I really wish they would have said something to somebody, because I would have given Elizabeth money to get me a drink, because I don't have anything to drink. It's 80 degrees outside. It was supposed to be much cooler. That's why I had on a sweater dress and leggings and boots. Or else I would have had on jeans and just my flannel, like, and a tank top and my flannel. I wouldn't have cared. I probably actually would have had on shorts. But no, I was planning for the weather that my app was saying. So it was supposed to be like 71. It ended up being 80. So 10 degrees, it's 9 degrees more. It's ridiculous. We were on the river, so I thought it'd be a little cool, and it wasn't. So I was getting very hot. And then that was during like the last 2 songs of Tyler Farr. They left. And then during set changes, Darren left to go smoke. So now I'm all by myself. They left me alone for 20 minutes. 20. Hi, my name is Emily, and I have really bad anxiety, and the last time I was in public and had an anxiety attack, I quit breathing. So, they left me alone for 20 minutes in a crowd of people. I know no one. I don't know how to get out of where I was. I was literally just stuck there. Just stuck. Stuck. For 20 minutes. Alone. Now that y'all are aware of how long I was alone, Brantley Gilbert comes on stage. And I am freaking out. Like, freaking out. And I'm still alone. They come back halfway through It's About to Get Dirty, which is the opening song for Brantley on the Devil Don't Sleep tour. And so, well, the Devil Don't Sleep summer tour. So, it was so good. So, they come back. I'm singing and I'm dancing and I am loud. I'm going to post a bunch of the videos after I post this so y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, I was loud. I was screaming these songs and like dancing, and oh, I was having a good old time. I was just like partying my life away without drinking or anything. Like, I was just having a good time. Like, I love Brantley Gilbert, and I love Tyler Farr, and I love Luke Combs. And I was in my comfort zone. Like, I was in my comfort zone. Minus the fact that I was sweating a lot. Like, I was like, I don't know how any of my makeup stayed on. I was like dripping sweat. My hair was curling back up. I was sweating that bad. Like, it was a mess. Let's see. I can't see this and talk to y'all without, like, obviously looking at my phone. So, let's... No, that's not going to stay. Okay. We'll sit it here. I can see it here. But y'all can also see that I see it because it reflects in my glasses. Anyways. So, I'm singing and I'm dancing and I'm having a good old time. And me and Kayla start dancing together. And it was actually a really good night. But remember, early on the night, our hands barely hit each other, and she was like, don't touch me. And now we're just like dancing and having a good time, and we're cutting up and making jokes and laughing. But it was still really odd because I didn't know her. We're just having fun, having a good time. It was great. And so I'm getting way too hot. I'm moving too much. I'm doing way too much. And I start to faint. Like, I know my body well enough to know when I'm going to faint. I've never been that close to fainting. It was the worst thing I've ever experienced. It happened twice that night. This is the first time. I seriously thought that I was going to go down. And so I grabbed the seats in front of me, And I just kind of pulled my hair up off my head. And I stood there like that for a minute. Like bent over, just chilling for a minute. And when I stood back up, Kayla and Elizabeth were like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, fine, no big deal. It's whatever." I start dancing and screaming and having a good time all over again. Not thinking anything of it. Well, the second time it comes in a wave, literally a wave that like knocks me forward. I grab the seat in front of me and I'm like, I rock. Like, I can't stand up. I'm having to hold myself up because I can't. My body isn't functioning properly at this point. I'm too hot. And my like nerves, I was too excited. I know that. Oh, I was so excited. I know that I was too excited. It was all just a really bad bundle of nerve happening. And so finally, Elizabeth was like, she's not fine. She needs to cool off because she knew I was hot. Because I told him that I was going to pass out from heat exhaustion. I told him, I said, you were worried about me fainting from an anxiety attack. I'm going to pass out from heat exhaustion. Like, I'm burning up. I told him that during Tyler Park. This is almost halfway through Brantley Gilbert. And so she hands me a drink that she went and got during Tyler Park. And I took a drink, and when I took a drink, because there was so much ice, I got a bunch of little ice cubes. And so I had Kayla move so I could sit down. I sat down. I don't sit during concerts, ever. Ever. I was so mad at myself. But I sat there and I was like, you can't see me, but I'm dancing. Like, I still was sitting there dancing and having a good time. I just couldn't see. And so I was like, this is not, And so as soon as I felt a little bit stronger, I stood up and started dancing again. I danced and screamed and sang and carried on until the end of the concert. At one point, actually, yeah. So I'm carrying on and screaming and hollering and having a good old time. And during one of Brantley's songs, he gives a speech before the song. And so his speech before the song resulted in us chanting USA. Like, here we are chanting USA. Only at a Brantley Gilbert concert would you find people chanting USA. Speaking of Brantley Gilbert, such a good concert. Like, here's my full outfit before my hair and makeup was done, obviously, but like sweater dress and leggings and cowboy boots. Like, I looked really cute. Oh, here I am after hair and makeup in the backseat of the car. That picture's on my Instagram. I looked really good. So, the concert's over. I can't walk. I can't walk back to the car. So first off, we're trying to get through this crowd of people. So Elizabeth grabs Darren's hand, Darren grabs Kayla's hand, and Kayla grabs my hand, and we all like train it out. And then I start wobbling again, and so she like wraps her arm. She's like, we're not having this. Nope. Well, I stop. We get to where we can walk, 2 and 2. And so I'm texting one of my friends back, and she catches up to them. She catches up to Elizabeth and Darren. I don't. One, because I can't walk. Like, no. And I got distracted. So she comes back because I was like, no man left behind. No man left behind. Because they're like 5 feet in front of me. So I'm screaming, no man left behind. And she comes back and she loops her arms. She's like, come on. And she catches me up. And we get to the end of the walkway, towards the parking lot. We can see the parking lot. I'm a lot stronger. I've cooled off because I'm out. There's not as many people, and like I've cooled down quite a bit. And so we loop our arms together, me and Kayla, and start skipping towards the car. She decides to skip right by a pole, so we had to split the pole because like one of us was gonna run into it. Me, I was gonna run into the pole, so thanks. But by the end of the night, Kayla was definitely not a stranger and was part of the, like, she was in the group of the first people that helped put my little sad little heart back together because I've been so sad and that concert is just what I needed. And so I know the three of them are probably never going to see this, but thank y'all for everything Friday night, even though we were a little late and I almost fainted twice. I had the best time. You know, Demi Lovato was amazing, and that is my wife, and I wouldn't trade that night for anything. It was so good. And to watch her leave, like, to follow her tour bus around the corner, that was great. One Direction was amazing. I loved that concert. I was so far away, though. Oh, Lord. I was very far away. But it was an amazing concert, and I'm so thankful that I got to go. And I've had an amazing time at all the concerts that I've been to, including my very first concert, which was Lady Antebellum, which was phenomenal, by the way. There's something about country music concerts that are just even better. I had a great time. I hope that everyone else that was there had a great time. I know that I was talking to Kayla, and I said my little cousins told me I don't need to dance without a pole, and she was like, oh, well, yeah. So, I mean, that was fun. That's nice. Thanks, Kayla. I also told her that everyone else there was drunk, so they weren't really paying attention to us, which is probably what she was responding to. But, you know, I'm just gonna, I don't care. See, there were two parts of that, and she only responded to one. What? Why? Alright. Anyways, if this is the first time you've seen my face, hit that red subscribe button and the bell next to it to get notifications every time I post. Still isn't on a schedule. I'm sorry. Also, my TV's gone. It's right there, Emily. TV's gone. So it's fun. Excited. That part of my room is about to completely change. Y'all are going to be shook. Alright, I don't do this gracefully. I'm really far away from the camera. Alright. Bear with me, please, a little bit.